Hello, it's Peter from the Liverpudlian. I'm with Slower the Band, and we are in Bookshop Studios in Bootle. Do you want to go round and introduce yourselves? Milan.
My name is Milan, and I sing and play guitar and laptop and stuff and other things.
Awesome.
Hello, I'm Joe. I play guitar, a bit of synth, and most importantly, the shakers.
Most important.
Okay.
Hello, my name's Peter. I play bass because I like the bass.
Who let this guy?
I'm Alex and I play the drums. So.
Awesome. So, how long have you guys been recording for? In general, I know you've got one single out. Have you been?
Well, we've done 3 in a day, like drum-wise, and then we all did like overdubs and things. So there's 3 songs, and the second one is going to be released tomorrow.
Okay.
At this time of recording, for anyone who's decided to listen back to this in 5 years' time.
Yeah, it's currently Thursday, the 3rd of August.
Yeah.
2023. There
Wow.
we go, same time.
Yeah, we recorded it here actually a year ago now. It'll be a year ago this month. We recorded all 3 with the drums with Alex.
It was so hot.
Yeah, it was during the heat wave, wasn't it?
So hot.
We had fans, like loads of fans for me to keep cool, but whenever it came to actually recording, we had to turn them all off.
Yeah.
And then after each take, I'd be sweating.
I love
turn
John,
them back on.
but he did have all the fans pointed right towards him and not us.
Yeah.
He was
We
hogging
were
that fan.
sitting behind him and like.
I think we
let
all
me
had
have some
tops
fun.
off. It looked
Yeah.
like some weird, like homoerotic.
It's quite
recording
sensual
session.
actually.
It was,
That's
it
reflected in the music.
We all bonded that day.
Yeah.
Apart from Peter, he was off.
Yeah, Peter wasn't there.
But if he was,
Peter's
fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had about that life.
But sorry, Joe, just
It's
kicked
okay.
your foot.
Just a minor assault.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want to tell us a little bit about the song that you've got out currently? Well, yeah, we'll talk about the song that you've got out currently, and then you can talk a little bit more about the song that's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, Show 'em Down the Line is the first.
That's what it's
That's
called.
what it's called. I remember that. Yeah, I think as soon as we had the idea to do this band, it was like we need
Songs.
songs. So I think I was like, we need to make something that kind of bridges the gap between the indie kind of stuff that we do, and we've done all our lives really, and then it's got like a kind of, there's a freshness to it where it's not just the same old kind of thing.
It's kind of an intro song into like.
Yeah, it's just like, that's the thing about the 3 singles, I suppose. But this one was just the most accessible thing that I think I could write at the time.
Yeah.
And lyrically, it's all about like just stupid Tories and politics and all that kind of thing.
Is that what it's about? I've never known. To be honest, I just thought it was about drinking.
No, it's about like the kind of person that you meet on like a night out where they just think the best in everybody kind of thing. But it's inspired by like the kind of, it's like a proper post-Brexit like post-punky kind of scene with Fontaines and all them kind of people that I've never really like associated with or that kind of scene or anything. But I like that aspect of the lyrics and
it's quite
the kind of
poetic,
belief
isn't it?
system and all that kind of thing. It's all, I think it resonates with.
Stands for something, man.
It does.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my only foray into that really.
No, that's actually really quite lovely to hear, to be honest. So do you want to tell us a little bit more about the single that comes out tomorrow? Do you want to go for it?
So it's when we started this project, it was just like wanted to write our own tunes. We'd been in other bands and we'd played other people's songs which were good and we liked them, but it was kind of just wanting to write. So this song is kind of Intrusive Thoughts. It's kind of a funk. I was kind of brought up on. My dad's really big into dub reggae. He was a white man with dreads for his sins. But that's kind of like the funk element of it and kind of like all that Hacienda New Order stuff that's shown in like Peter's bass line. And it's kind of just got that funk to it. But it's also...
His bass is so good.
Yeah, it's like, it reminds me of like Happy Mondays kind of.
Especially during the chorus. When we're playing, I always just like turn and look at Pete and he's just going at it.
Fiddling away.
Praise me more.
That's all we're going to get.
It just makes me smile.
All the other bass lines, I mean. No, it is a really great like song. I think you had the lyrics and they were all kind of jumbled.
And then we used to rearrange them.
Rearrange them, and you had like B minor and A, which
yeah,
are
that
just
was
two
it.
chords.
Like we were in a
And,
practice where with Nocturnal Coast when we did that.
Well, yeah, because you had like it was like another bass line that didn't end.
When I was
in it.
the bassist,
Yeah.
I didn't write a bass line that good, but I literally had 2 chords, and that's how
Yeah.
Intrusive Thoughts started.
And then I sent you like a voice note of me playing like
Some
the whole thing, like
yeah.
as I thought, like because I've structured the you know what I mean? 'Cause it was like always kind of jumbled up.
Yeah, it's kinda
and I was
like-
I'll make that last thing that you did like a different chords and
Milan like arranges it and like helps like make it a song, and that's kind of how it works. Unless Milan writes it all himself, and then none of us have a say really. It's kind of like you know, on my songs I give everyone, do whatever you want, guys. I want everyone's fit.
We really experimented on it well, like when we actually recorded it though, and like getting the drums done and stuff. You were just saying to me like it needs to be like Talking Heads.
Yeah.
And like sometimes I can go a bit too over the top with like adding things and doing fills and stuff until like it gets like really into it at the end of the song. But there's like I don't know, like the breakdown. We like really like added things to it and added separate things to it. I added more like sounds for it.
yeah, and there's like a drum
it's-
machine layered on
yeah.
top, like from the drums that you did. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of layers of drums, but it's rhythmically it's
Yeah.
really like it's
Yeah.
dense. You know what I mean? With
I
all
did,
the
like,
guitars and
things
all
like
that.
on the rim of the drum, and I added like things and ideas that I came up with, and then you did your own thing and stuff like that. It was really cool, just like being really experimental in the studio for it.
It was fun.
Which was cool.
It was good fun, wasn't it? Just taking turns and Joe was doing stuff and I was doing stuff and Alex was doing stuff. So it was
nice, quite easy.
yeah. It's just fun because it's a constant rhythm apart from like 30 seconds of it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And the core of the song is just it's all rhythm from that Talking Heads influence and that kind of hacienda thing where it's like it's just a dance song.
It's just a dance song.
It is a bop.
Yeah.
It's a bop.
But it's an emotional dance song. It's got layers. No, to be honest, I don't think I'll ever write personally for me. These are the only lyrics I've ever like written, and I've been like, yep, I'm truly happy with them. Because otherwise, but I really like them. I think it's catchy. Not to blow smoke on my own trumpet, but that opening line, that could be up there with the greats, I think. But, I have to live. I think that's a brilliant opening line. My mum's told me it's a brilliant opening line, so to be honest, I don't know.
I think
praise.
Well, like the more we play it and the more we practice it, because usually for me, I obviously just listen to what the guitars are doing or what the bass is doing, and I just go off that. But then, like, the more we play it and the more we do it live and stuff, I actually start to focus on what they're saying. I'm like, oh, what is actually this song about?
Who are these mad
And I've
people I'm
started
working
to
with?
notice some of the lyrics are quite relatable with some of the things he says. Like, my friends are all...
Friends are all here, but I can't speak.
Yeah, my
Nobody
friends are
knows
all
I'm
here, but I
drowning.
can't speak because I've like suffered with anxiety in the past, and especially when you don't like. I don't know. You know you're full of anxiety and you're panicking and you're out on a night out, but then you don't want anyone else like worried about you, or you don't want people to know about it. But like, and everyone else would notice it. They'll be out and just think, "Oh, we're out with Alex. Alex seems fine." But like, really, you're just like panicking about something or focusing on your breathing and feeling like your breathing's not right and stuff like that. And I've noticed like it's just a good lyric. Because I noticed that like my friends are all here, but I can't speak. Like I can't tell them that like I feel like I'm gonna pass out. But like once you do actually speak to your friend and like say like I'm having a tough time, they like I remember that happening a few times and my friends just like
fuck off.
just taking me out to like take you out of like the crowded experience to take you outside for like fresh air and stuff like that.
No, it's
But
good.
it's good. Like, so I started to relate to lyrics, and then obviously when you did that post with the lyrics, I was able to read more of them. And the lyrics are really good and relatable.
Peter,
which is
any
good.
compliments you wanna pay?
Yeah, it's quite relatable.
Thanks,
I
Peter.
think, yeah.
Yeah, the bass line that I wrote for your song it just brings it to
It
life.
brings those
because-
lyrics
because
alive,
without
really.
it, I mean, it'd be a bit of
No, to be fair, without the bass, I don't think that song would be anything.
it'd be a bit of a bummer.
Yeah, you say that.
Yeah.
So go on, compliment
Say that
tennis here.
Yeah.
Nah, I think that's what Intrusive Thoughts is. Hope it's a smash hit. If not, I don't know what I've got
We
left
do
to
have
give.
another one. We do
No, we've
have
got
another
one.
song that's going to be coming out after Intrusive
Yeah.
Thoughts as well, but that's like a
And
little
that's,
bit further down the line.
We kind of got shown down the line, which is kind of an intro. This is a bit more funky, and then the next song, not to give too much away, is going to be a lot heavier.
Yeah, like the probably the most experimental kind of.
Yeah, so you're
thing
sort of
we'll do.
like finding your sound and exploring, aren't you, really?
I think it's the desire to not have a sound is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
easing people
I
into
think
what we
it
want to do.
sometimes can be boring, like, oh, they found their sound, and it's like, obviously it's good, but then you don't want everything to like sound the same. So like,
Mhm.
loads of people got onto Catfish and the Bottlemen. I love Catfish and the Bottlemen, and I liked them. I remember seeing them in Sound City, and they were amazing.
Oh,
But
yeah.
when it's just they end up doing the same album all the
Smoking,
time, like, I've heard like
women,
lots of people saying that,
Black
and it's
white.
all about the same thing. All the songs are the same.
Yeah.
It can get really dull and boring, and especially for musicians, if you're just doing the same thing over again, you can get a bit miserable. But I think also the way we've done all these singles in a different way, it's just to like show what we can do. Like,
Yeah.
this is what we can do.
Yeah, I think we've always been in other bands like confined, and even in our own
Working,
like
yeah.
playing, and you know what I mean. It's like we get out of our own comfort zone, each of us.
Yeah, I
And
think we
that's good.
test each other quite well, because like, if we were any of us write a song, we'll be like, there's room to, we know what we want, but we can leave and like have to go away and like we're looking at trying to do different time signatures and stuff, but we've all had to go away and be like, I need to practice that or learn more theory, and that's certainly pushed me on from where other bands, I just, particularly playing bass, no offense, but I'd pick it up and just be like, I could just do some octaves and it sounds pretty good, you know.
Yeah, it's like there's the temptation to do the easy thing, but I think we're all like competent musicians and listen to each other.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Is we're not just self-absorbed in our own thing. Like, as long as what I'm playing is hard or cool, then I don't really care. I think we all actually care about how the song sounds, even if like as Joe plays like Shaker on one song, and that's like pretty much all he plays. But it's what the song needs, and it sounds good. Like, without it, you're like, it doesn't have the same feel. So it's about taking the ego out of the music and just being to serve the music rather than trying to put your own thing on it and be like, this needs a mad guitar solo. Doesn't even have any guitar solos.
To be honest, I don't think I would want to ever play a guitar solo. I think I hate guitar solos. I think sometimes in some songs, I like guitar solos where it's like almost mirroring the chorus and stuff, like it fits. Sometimes when it's just a solo for the sake of, look how massive my bollocks are. It's just, and how big my pedalboard is and how much I've spent on my gear. You're just like, I just don't care. Like, that's why I don't like Pink Floyd. I'm just going to throw that out. I'm going to put that out there in public knowledge. In fact, edit this bit out.
In case one of
You
us-
know what, actually,
trying to get
comes
a break
out,
through
yeah.
his
There's quite a lot
window.
of Pink Floyd fans out there. And actually, I need their money. Realistically, I need their money.
I actually hear the Pink Floyd influence in this song.
Yeah, actually.
How would you react to
My
that,
biggest
by the way?
influence is Pink. No, and I think like
For the music I don't want to make.
yeah, I think it's like sometimes when you release the first few songs, and they can be quite similar because you are trying to find a sound. You kind of just like get boxed into that sound and known for that sound, and like I don't really want. I just want to do what we like.
Yeah, and if our tastes change,
Yeah.
and it feels natural then, because even within these 10 songs we go, there's ambient music in
Yeah,
some songs.
dance music, but
There's
just
dance music, there's like
Acoustic.
metal,
yeah.
there's
a
like
few metal.
orchestras, there's everything that we, every little corner that we listen to, we want to find a way to put that in and not just be like, yeah, but we are an indie band in that sense where it's like the makeup of the members, drums, bass, 2 guitars, whatever, but we try our best to not sound like that.
We all have our own input as well. Like we're all really experimental and try out different things. And it's like, if someone has an idea, like, can we do this? We give it a go. We all 4 of us are like, well, that sounds really good. Or no, that's crap. Let's not do that.
Peter
And
I want to say Peter is always the most involved. I've got to say he's always 100% there.
He's just doing a little, what are you doing?
Peter, we'll edit this bit out.
He's looking up, what's this band called?
He's
again?
looking up.
what's best to say in an interview?
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
Look at his own photos.
Also,
What do I look like?
Who am I?
Milan is so musically informed, it's ridiculous. So sometimes he can come up with an idea and be like, why don't you try this? Or I think you should do this. And you try it out and you're like, freaking hell, that was a good idea. And it definitely helps a lot. And he's definitely like pushed me to try out different things on the drums. I'd like to, I think I'm pretty good at like just literally listening to what the others are doing and then just coming up with something off the top of my head. I'm quite good at doing that. But it's also nice to have Milan there to be like, well, why don't you try this? Or can you hit it on this beat and hit it on that beat? And it's like helped me get better, because sometimes we like play a time signature and I have no idea that we're playing that time signature.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it. I don't realise that that's what it is.
Yeah.
And then when he tells me, I'm like, oh, freaking hell, I can play 6/8 or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even realise that I'm doing it. So yeah, we're all like pushing each other, but also like helping each other and supporting each other. It's not like that big ego type thing. Or Milan's never going to storm out if Joe's like, no, I don't like that guitar riff. Or whatever.
Behind the scenes. That's when
Fisticuffs.
It's when I have to get his nan involved to tell him to shut up.
What was you going to say though, Alex?
Should we talk about our next gigs or gigs that we're hoping to play or whatever?
Go for it.
Sure.
Yes. So the 11th of August we are playing Bearscough. Bearscough,
baby. It's
Bearscough. Any way that you can, any way
way
that you can say OUGH, because there's so many ways for you to pronounce
No, we're just stalling for
that
time
suffix.
while he finds the place. Edit this bit out because we definitely know where it is.
So we're playing Bearscough because that's my favourite way.
Yeah. It's kind of a battle of the bands kind of thing where the band who brings the most gets an encore.
But we don't even know where Bearscough
Oh, okay.
is.
I know where
Stanley
it is.
Club.
The Stanley Club in Bearscough.
Bearscough, we do that the whole time.
Yeah, and just to prove again the dedication of Peter, my man's decided and didn't tell us to do an intensive driving course. So at that gig there will only be 3 of us. So
If you want to see 3 quarters of slam,
no,
a subpar version of all the songs you know and
we
love.
literally tried to practice some of the songs. We literally couldn't do it. So the set's quite short.
Yeah, I'm playing bass. I'm singing, which is, as anyone who's ever tried to do that will tell you, it's impossible.
Paul McCartney.
Paul Macker loves
Paul
it.
Macker loves
Yeah,
it.
but he's had like 150 years to practice on him, so I think he should have it by now.
Yeah,
surely.
And the next gig we're playing is at Future Yard on the 27th of August for a showcase of like new up and coming bands. Future Yard's a great venue.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's probably one of the best venues in the Liverpool region.
Northwest, definitely.
In the
It's really
Northwest,
good.
yeah. So come on
Yeah,
down!
that one's free as well, I think.
Is it?
Yeah. That one on Sunday is free.
Yeah.
Okay.
27th. So, I
We're
think
hoping
we're all
to-
there for that one.
Yeah.
As we know of, we never know, Peter could have booked another intensive driving
Just in
course.
case, because this is audio, I gave a darting look towards Peter there.
Yeah.
Because I realised that everyone can't see.
We're hoping to organise more gigs like outside of Liverpool though, aren't we?
Yeah, we're doing that.
In the works.
In the works. We've sent out.
Feelers to be rejected bitterly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll still be good to play gigs around Liverpool, so we get like known and stuff, and like we're like a known band in
Yeah.
Liverpool. But to play more gigs outside, like Manchester and I don't know,
London.
Sheffield, London, whatever. London.
Places like Bearscough,
Watch out.
Ormskirk, Southport. We'll hit the northwest towns like a hurricane.
Wigan.
Wigan. Oh yeah, I hope to do a gig in Wigan. We've got a few offers for Wigan. A few offers from Wigan. We're big in Wigan actually.
Yeah.
Actually, I was looking at the Spotify thing. We're quite big in Romania right now.
Are we?
So 2 streamers. So it's most of you Romania.
That's like 100% of our listeners.
And, yeah, mostly Romania.
Time to tour the Eastern
Slavic
Bloc.
states. But yeah, no, I hope to just keep gigging. It's quite hard just because we're all working. There's loads of good stuff going on in Liverpool right now. There's loads of people from Liverpool getting big now, which hasn't happened in a long time. Like Crawlers, Stone. There's 2.
Red Rum Club.
Red Rum Club. They've been going up like they're all those 3 are smashing it. Like they did South by Southwest, doing like massive festivals, big
I don't think
stages.
the Lathams are doing
The Lathams are doing massive as well.
Mysteries
They've
and
just
all
sold
that.
out. They just cancelled Mysteries.
Because I've seen them actually.
Oh, did you? Yeah. But
Sheffield, yeah.
so like,
Yeah.
I think it's the Pixie.
Yeah.
There's loads. Like you forget about them because there's so many now. Like it used to be like 5 years ago, there'd be like 1 band and they'd done kind of well. But now like the Liverpool, it's just loads. It's really varied as well, which is quite good. Like, it's not just a Liverpool sound. It's like Liverpool sound is grounded in Liverpool, but it's all quite different. I really like it, a lot of it. It is Liverpool and stuff. Like, it's really good. And then you still got the choral kicking about, doing their stuff.
Bits.
Yeah, bits and bobs.
Absolute bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's loads of people, really. I know it sounds like I don't know anything, to be honest, as I talk more and more. And to be honest, my knowledge is draining. That's everyone I know.
Yeah, no, but there is plenty. That, like you say, because they had the at Eurovision, like the Euro Village, didn't they? And it was like so many people. It was like the Lightning Seeds were coming on. They had Mars Kane. They had so many people, like repeatedly, like one after another, that were like from the local scene. That were coming on, and it was great. And yet, like you've just listed, you've listed like what 5 or 6 like quite big artists. And
so if they are listening, we'd love an opening spot.
Yeah.
I've given you a shout out there, so
yeah,
like you need it.
And and we'll add Slower to that list as well.
Yeah,
won't we?
hopefully up there with the greats,
in
like Pink Floyd.
Bringing it back around.
This
guy.
Play some
I kind of want our next stuff to be like a mix of Pink Floyd, Ice Spice, and donk music. To be fair, so I think we're on to a winner. You know, donk revival.
We need to apply for like loads of festivals for next summer. It would have been good to have played a few festivals this year, but hopefully next year we'll be able to properly hammer applying for some and get some opportunities to play festivals next year.
They'll know what's in them then. Anything to add, Pete?
Best band in the world, aren't we?
Whoa, that's what he comes in with, to be fair.
We didn't realise we had Liam Gallagher on bass.
That's the confidence of man. He's not even playing the next gig.
With the best band in the world, even when I'm not.
No.
That's just confidence.
That's confidence. But no, I think...
Aura. Absolute aura.
Sheer vibes.
He's like Leo Messi on bass.
Me and Milan have been playing a lot of like jam nights around Liverpool, so hoping to we're playing like Leaf on Bold Street jam nights on Thursdays, and then Tom from Red Rum Club does Spanish Caravan jam night, so we're going to be doing that. But we can do like the Monday Club in the Cavern. They have like full bands play, so it'd be good for us to like practice as a full. Well, not practice, but like if we've got a song that we like and we want to test it out live, we could try and do the full band jam night at the Cavern. But we just need to do more things like that to get ourselves around and stuff. And hopefully I will actually end up getting a battery powered amp, and me and Milan are going to start busking in town or in Sefton Park or Crosby Marina, I don't know.
Parties for
And we're going to try and do some like acoustic gigs and stuff. But I hope, like, I know it's annoying playing covers and stuff, but we'll hopefully be able to play a few of our originals as well and like sneak them into the set or whatever. So just trying to get ourselves around a bit more, which is cool.
So catch us Glasgow headline next year. If you want guest list, don't ask. Go through Pete. We've been slower.
No, well, that's been lovely. Thank you very much for taking the time to chat to me, and you all, really sort of build each other up, both in terms of like, you were saying about your music, you sort of like, you put the music first, and serve the music. I think you all do that very much with the band in terms of, I think you all sort of do what's best for the band, which is really lovely to see because you clearly all care very much about it. So
it's music, but then just each other as humans. Like once that's fine, it's like we've all known each other for quite a long time.
I think it's just the social media side of things we find a bit hard.
Have you seen what I've been posting?
But Joe's been.
You see what I've been?
Joe
that is a slight about what I've posted.
Joe has been trying hard.
You just ignore that like last 10 seconds because you were right.
What?
But
I can't believe it.
No, we just it can be tough. Like loads of people like know how to do like TikTok videos and getting streams and getting followers and stuff.
Not very
like
modern.
But we are hoping to like try out different things, like the Hot Ones interviews. We're thinking of getting like the different like sources, and we're gonna like interview ourselves doing like the different spicy wings or whatever. But because I think I'm the only one who's veggie now.
No,
is that it? Me and Pete's vegan. So we're gonna get like corn chicken nuggets or something and try out these different sources and like interview each other. Yeah, if you want to eat cardboard,
that would be quite aesthetically nice.
But like if we could, it'd be good to like get a bit better with the social media side of things to try and get a bit more followers and stuff like that. But yeah, it's all a work in progress, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we are a good unit, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that. Well, thank you very much for your time, everyone. And they can find you on Instagram, can't they? At
Slower the Band.
Slower the Band. And is it the same for TikTok and that?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
It's
It's
the
just
same
Slower
across
the Band.
everything. Luckily,
Okay.
nobody had taken that.
Close.
In the close. Yeah.
Well, brilliant. Thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.